What's poppin' YouTube? JD here, back with yet another video for you guys, and it is that time, guys, when I go through the hottest sneakers in the upcoming month, tell you which ones I love, which ones are the best for resale, and also just which ones are trash. Hope you guys are safe and that you had a good month of May. When it comes to sneakers, I was kind of disappointed in the month of May because I didn't actually get the one sneaker that I wanted the most, and that was the Jordan 4 in the classic green. Jordan brand straight up lied to us because this was supposed to release as part of a pack. We saw the purple one release in the US and the other colors were supposed to release in other parts of the world, but we didn't get the red pair or the orange pair and also the green pair, which I wanted the most, and I have no idea when they're going to be releasing, if they're going to be releasing. But I was pretty disappointed because I was really looking forward to that release. But May is in the past now. Let us talk about the month of June. Definitely some interesting releases coming up this month, so let's get into it. So starting off on June the 6th, we finally have the second drop of the New Balance 327. There's going to be a lot more colorways dropping. The one I like the most is this wax blue colorway, a very nice blue for the summertime. You guys know my thoughts on that pair. It's a really great pair, really clean, very nice retro shoe with a little bit of a modern look as well. The initial drop of the silhouette was way more limited than people expected. Almost everyone took L's there, and if you missed out on that first drop, not to worry, a lot of other colorways on the way starting on June the 6th. On June the 8th, now I haven't talked about one of these in a really long time. We have an Adidas Ultra Boost dropping that I really have my eyes on because, in my opinion, might just be one of the nicest Ultra Boosts to drop in a long time, and that is the Parley Ultra Boost. This design might be recognizable to some of you OG Ultra Boost fans. You remember the OG Parley collab is one of the most sought after pairs of Ultra Boost ever. Resale on that, absolutely insane. And this version right here, so there is a white as well as a black version, and both of them to me look absolutely flames. When it comes to Ultra Boost, like I said, definitely one of the best Ultra Boosts to drop in the last few years. And even though the hype on Ultra Boost is completely dead, I'm actually expecting both of these ones to sell out based on how dope these sneakers look and how similar they are to that OG Parley pair. There might just be some pretty decent resale on this, the first time we've seen a resale on an Ultra Boost in a while. On June the 11th, we have a whole series of shoes dropping. This is the Nike Space Hippie series. There seems to be 3 sneakers releasing on the 11th, followed by another one later on. So it looks like there's a Space Hippie 1, 2, and 3 dropping on June the 11th. And later on, there's gonna be a Space Hippie 4 in this Volt colorway. This entire series of sneakers very much outer space influenced. It's supposed to resemble what life on Mars would look like. And the sneaker is almost entirely made out of recyclable materials. And I totally believe it when they say these are space inspired because they look out of this world. These designs are insane, especially that Space Hippie 3. To me, that's probably the best looking one out of this entire pair. And because this entire set seems to be quite limited and we've seen space inspired sneakers from Nike in the past sell out, I actually do think that this series will sell out as well. Especially I think that Space Hippie 3 will sell out. It's the one that really stands out. So I actually think that this is a under the radar type of release that might just have some decent resale. On June the 12th, we have the Nike Dunk Low in the Varsity red colorway dropping. A super clean colorway. It's got the same color blocking like we've seen on the Syracuse pair, on the Kentucky pair, except this time it's done in this very clean red color. I actually have the high top version of this pair in my personal collection. A guy actually sold this to me last year for $40, and now this pair resales for well over $300, almost $400 in this size. It's just one of those shoes that I'm never gonna sell. Also, for that reason, because I have this pair, I'm not really interested in copying the lows for my personal collection. However, I can guarantee you that this sneaker is gonna sell out instantly. There's gonna be a lot of resale on this. Look at the resale right now on the Syracuse and the Kentucky pair. Both of them are close to 400 in most sizes, and I expect the same to happen with the red pair. Not initially, in the first couple of weeks, expect resale to dip probably in the mid 200s to high 200s. And then later on, we're gonna see it definitely hit 400 at some point. Yeah, just a very, very clean colorway. Nike's doing a really good job bringing back the Dunk, I feel, like with all these really clean colorways that are easy to wear. And the St. John colorway, definitely one of the best colorways out of that entire Be True to Your School pack. And yeah, very happy that Nike's bringing these back. On June the 13th, we have a Yeezy to talk about, and we've talked about this Yeezy in several previous videos. That is the Zion colorway of the 350 V2. And like I said in previous videos, this sneaker, it's a really wearable colorway. It's a colorway that I feel is very similar to that original 350 Turtle Dove colorway. And it also happens to be the only 350 releasing in the month of June. I definitely think that there's gonna be a lot of hype on this sneaker, especially going into the summertime. Everyone wants to wear that latest pair of 350s. I expect resale on this really nice colorway to be quite high, much higher than we've seen on recent 350 V2s. So definitely one worth copying for resale, if not for personal. I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna want to cop this for personal though. Very quickly, if you found this video useful, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps out the channel a lot. And of course, if you're not already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You know I have that content coming all the time. Every week, guys, I'm bringing the heat, so make sure you guys are subscribed. On June the 16th, we have the Air Max 90 dropping in this reverse duck camo, this time in this orange camo. So now this is the third release that was part of this duck camo pack. In my opinion, this one is easily the ugliest out of the three. I really don't see how this colorway is wearable at all. And I actually expect this colorway to sit. I'm not sure why Nike thought that people needed 3 different releases of pretty much the same shoe. And I think we're just over it at this point. So I do think this sneaker, I don't like the colorway. To me, this one is actually the flop of the month. I don't see it selling out the Air Max 90 reverse duck camo in this orange colorway. On June the 20th, we have a very love it or hate it type of sneaker. We got the Jordan 11 Bread/Concord Lows. You saw what's being done here. They took 2 of the most classic colorways ever, the Concord and the Bread, combined it together, put it in a low top version. I actually managed to film a review of this sneaker a couple of days ago because the sneaker released a month early here in Europe. So look out for that in the next couple of days. I will be dropping that review. This sneaker will be coming out in full family sizing. They made absolutely tons of pairs of these. So I actually don't expect these to sell out at least immediately. Maybe over a few weeks it might. And I just don't expect there to be enough resale to make it worth copying for resale. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about the low top version of the Concord Bread Jordan 11 dropping on June the 20th in the United States. On June the 24th, yet another Nike Dunk Low, this time in the, I believe it's called the Champions colorway. It seems like it's got this navy and orange color blocking scheme. When I did my review of the Dunk Low in the Brazil colorway, I actually didn't think that the resale on that shoe would be so high because I felt like it was just not a wearable colorway, but I was dead wrong. The resale on that is much higher than I expected. It just seems like dunks this year simply cannot miss. Any dunk that releases seems to have pretty decent resale. And this colorway, in my opinion, is just super, super hard. I really like this colorway. I like it even more than the St. John colorway. So this is definitely a sneaker that I 100% hope to get for retail and hope to cop for personal because I really like the colorway. That's it for all the confirmed sneakers. Still want to talk about a couple of unconfirmed releases. We're supposed to be getting the Nike Dunk High in the Crimson Sail colorway. I also think that this pair is just super clean. We don't have a release date for it. However, a super clean colorway like this, and because dunks have a lot of hype right now, once again, I do think this sneaker will have pretty decent resale. Definitely one that's worth copying for resale. The hype on the high top versions have still not yet caught up to the hype on the low top version of dunks, but with a really clean colorway like this, expect pretty decent resale. And finally, the last sneaker I want to talk about, and this one for me is my cop of the month. That is if it actually releases. We don't have an official release date, and that is the Yeezy Quantum Barium colorway. This is just a sick looking sneaker. I really want to actually get a pair of Yeezy Quantums in my personal collection. That 3M on the back just looks insane to me. And I don't think Yeezy can miss anytime they put like these olive, these earthy kind of tones on their sneakers. So this colorway seems like it's an olive version of the Yeezy Quantums, and I just think it looks super hard. Definitely my cop of the month if it actually releases. And it goes without saying, resale on this is gonna be very nice. But going into the summertime, it's definitely basketball season. So definitely one where I think resale will be probably even double what the retail is. That's pretty much all the sneakers that I thought was worth talking about in this video. Now, last month I made 2 of these videos, one at the start of the month, one in the middle, because we got a lot more sneakers that were announced as the month went on. And that's probably what I'm gonna do this month as well, because it's really tough to talk about all the sneakers coming out in a month, like so far ahead of time, because sneaker releases get announced sometimes very close to drop date. So look out for part 2 of this series later on in the month of June. And let me know down in the comments if I missed any sneakers, or if there's just anything you wanted to know about any upcoming drops in the month of June. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for messing with the channel, all the likes, all the comments, all of the support. I really appreciate you guys. And until next time, peace.